I'm setting up for a guitar lesson. So if there's any viewers who want to come over to the musician channel, you can do so. Arts and Morbid Musician. I'm going to do that in a few minutes. So I'm mostly got everything set up, but want to set up the stream. Not a spooky stream today. No spooky. Just trying to get some people to come over and check out the guitar lesson. So I have XLR cable right here, and I got the acoustic guitar over there, and got this this mic right here will be for talking. This is the way I gotta set this up. I want to set it up with Zoom A24, which is I'll unplug it and I'll demonstrate it for you. And we're gonna go over the guitar tablature. We're gonna go over some lessons as far as guitar exercises, stuff like that. Let me a bit of right there. So a little bit about this mic. I like it because it really enhances the voice. So it's the Audix microphone, and mainly used for drums. Overhead for cymbal work. That's mainly what it's used for. But you can use it to talk in close proximity. So that's what this is for. And I put that back on, and that's what it looks like from underneath there. And then I have it set on this little stand right here, which works great. So if you're at all interested in playing guitar, I know this is probably not the right channel for it, but I want to try to get some people over there if they're interested in playing guitar. I'm going to do a quick lesson. We're going to go over tablature. All right, so that's the mic that I'll be talking into. And then the Ovation guitar. This is the Ovation guitar right here, which I'll be playing with. It's got a, if you're wondering what this is called a capo, and this holds down the string so you can get a certain chord. Obviously that's the mic on the phone right there. I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to be connecting the guitar directly to this. All right. So what I like about this guitar is you can put a battery on the side of it, and then that's what's going to be able to give it power, so I can connect it out of this input into the Zoom recorder. And we're going to use OBS to get the actual sound coming out of the guitar, and then you can hear me talking to here. So it's all going to work out pretty good. So 9-volt battery. Oh, by the way, these are LP lithium-ion rechargeable batteries. And if you're commenting, I can't see the comments on the chat on the live, but it's a 9-volt rechargeable battery, which is great. So if you're using it for pedals, or if you're using it for a guitar like this, it's good to have these. Just save you a lot of cash down the road, and you're not having to throw away a bunch of batteries in the landfill. So definitely want to invest in something like that if you're going to be using 9-volt batteries for any location. So the way this works, the Ovation guitar, you see that? So the battery goes right in there. All right, and you know what I like about this guitar? Let me move the mic. It has an equalizer in there, so it'll give you a different sound. So you see that one has equalizer. It has a little volume knob too, and it has a built-in tuner, which is, I love that part about it. So you can actually just tune your guitar right there. I'm going to demonstrate that for you too. Okay, so there's the battery compartment, and the way we put this in, you see one's bigger and one's smaller, so you just kind of want to fit that in there like that. That big part right there, and then this this part here. And we're just gonna put it in, make sure it's snug like that. See that? And then you're gonna fit it right on the side, right there. All right, so this is all the prep work before I go into the lesson. And one of the things that I have to do is set up OBS, and I have to get all the files that I need. So I'm gonna need files that demonstrate the guitar tablature, which is, it can consist of video, which I already have a video of that. Also containing the graphics. So I want to make sure I get the right graphics in there so you can follow along with guitar tablature. So the good thing is that I already sort of had that, so I can easily pop it in there. And the next thing I need to do is I have to use the Zoom recorder and make sure that all the levels are correct so that the guitar isn't too loud, so that my voice isn't too loud, and so everything is coming through clearly. So that's quite a bit of work. So I'm still in the middle of doing that, and just wanted to come on here to sort of explain what's, how much work it takes to do this. If you want to do it properly, I suppose that you can just hit live and just go live and just play, but it won't sound right. It's not going to sound proper, and you're not going to get the same thing across as you having graphics and video in the demonstration. So now we got the battery in, and you can see that there's a tuner right there. So we turn it on, then I hit it. See that? All right, so let's just tune the guitar, because we definitely want to do that. And I'm also going to demonstrate some other tuners. So let's, you want to take the cable off. So if you're curious as to what it looks like when you take it off, that's what it is. It just has a rubber felt part here and another rubber piece here. And, you can use it for exercising too, right? If you want to exercise your hand. But, and then, it just clips onto the guitar, and it just gives you a higher tuning without having to bar a chord, you know what I mean? So you don't have to hold that, and you can create different types of melodies. So that's what this is for. If you're curious what it looks like, there it is. But let's tune the acoustic. And it's also nice to have the room to be able to move around and do all that too. So let me grab the pick. Now I have various guitars here too. So all right, so let's tune the guitar. Now I can see it represented here. So this is going to be standard E tuning. So let's tune the guitar, because we want to have it ready for the lessons, right? So let's tune that. So when I do that, you can see it's giving me an arrow, and you want to get those two arrows lined up. So let's line up those arrows. So that means it's a little high. And once it's in tune, you're gonna get two arrows. So I want to show you how that looks when you're finally tuned. You get two arrows. Oh, I'm not sure what. Did it shut off? Okay, let's try it again. So, see? Now you got two arrows, that means you're in tune, and then you're ready to go. So we're going to tune the rest of the guitar. By the way, if you're tuning in, this is not the actual lesson. I'm showing you this as I prepare. So I want to try to get some viewers to come to the Art to More of a Musician channel for the lesson, if you're interested in guitar at all. I know there's a lot of paranormal people here, but if you are interested in guitar, you might want to come over. So then we do that for the second string. Second string is A, C. So it needs a little bit of tuning. And you can do it by ear too if you like, you know. You just match those notes. Just matching those notes. Oh, sounds awesome. I love the sound of the acoustic guitar. Oops. But hey, thanks for the 2 thumbs up that you got going on there. All right, so now I'm gonna plug in the guitar and make sure that it's sounding right on the Zoom recorder. There's the Zoom recorder right here. So this is going to be the audio interface. So if you have any questions about this during the stream, I can try to unplug it and demonstrate it for you. So there it is. So the guitar is going to go into the audio interface, and then I got to detect it on the OBS. So let me make sure that that's working properly too. Oh, and I can't read the chat, guys, so if you're sending comments, I can't read them. All right, so let's make sure that that's working properly, because I need headphones to monitor. Headphones, there we go. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. Okay, so headphones are into the jack now. So let's get that set up. Okay. Always make sure you got your direct monitoring on. So now I can hear the acoustic. And I can adjust the volume on it, which is nice. I wish you guys can hear how it sounds in here, but you will if you go to my musician channel. What's up, man? How you doing, Jeremy? Yeah, just doing a stream to just drum up some to get some people over to my musician channel. If you don't know where that is, go to the bottom of the description and you'll see Artem Morgan Musician, because I'm about to do a guitar lesson, so the guitar is sounding good. Okay, so now that I got that working, it's sounding good. Now I'm gonna connect the microphone, which is right here. So I'm gonna connect the microphone so then you can hear my voice and the guitar while I'm giving the lesson. So this is just setting up the things that I need to give my guitar lesson. Okay. So we got that going. And this will give you an idea of like how much work goes into, like I said, you can just set up and just start playing something, but I want it to sound good. So I got all the gear for it. So to connect this microphone with the XLR cable, which is right here. There's an XLR cable. Jeremy, thanks for coming in. And I can actually read the I can actually read the comment down there. How are you, Jeremy? Thank you. And anybody else? I didn't think I could see the comments, but I can see them there, which is good. Okay, so we have two ends. So this end goes into the Zoom recorder. Okay. And then this end right here, this is the part that goes into the microphone. So let's connect that. Yeah, sorry guys, I know it's not a spooky thing, but yeah, I need to get some guitar lessons on my guitar channel, so I'm gonna do it. I'm setting up the studio. Thanks for coming in, if you're checking this out. So all it is has this hook on the side, so I'm looping the wire through here, and it's gonna be connected right to the microphone there, so. Okay, now that we got that set up, now we take this end. Now we connect it to the Zoom recorder. Okay, so now that I did that, my Zoom recorder is ready to go. And I want to make sure that my wire doesn't come out, so I'm going to try to loop it around because it's like it becomes front heavy. And I don't want that to fall off while I'm giving my lessons, so I want to make sure that that's not giving me any issues there. I might come up with a different solution for this because it's really moving here. Let's see. Okay, hopefully it'll stay, but then check 1, 2. Let me switch this away here. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. So now I can hear my voice on the microphone. Check 1, 2, just good. And I can hear my guitar. So I'm pretty much ready to give my lesson. I just got to set up the OBS to make sure that it's detecting the guitar, and then it'll be ready to go. I also have like a little webcam too as well. So thanks for the 3 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Check, check, check. So now the mic's on, ready to go. Guitar is connected into the Zoom. I get the webcam going here. Yeah, just looking at my webcam, making sure that you can see everything in the guitar. Okay, those are my other guitars right there. All right, so looks like everything's working pretty good. Maybe bring this closer here. Check, check, check. Checking 1, 2, check 1, 2. Nice, so I'll be able to talk while I'm giving the lesson. And I'm gonna look for the Zoom recorder so I can get the audio from that going on here. So let me get that going. So I'm looking at OBS. I'm looking under properties, and I'm looking for the device. So it doesn't look like it's detecting it, so that might be an issue. Let me switch Check, check, check. And I'm gonna go and cancel, and I'm gonna go back again. And so all I'm doing is on OBS, I'm searching for the Zoom recorder. See that now that I switched it, let's see if it shows up. No, it doesn't seem to be showing up. So I gotta troubleshoot this and figure out what's wrong. Okay, so let me I'm not sure why it's not detecting this. I'm gonna have to so what I did is I shut down OBS, and now I'm gonna unplug and replug the. Okay, so now I disconnected the USB cable, and I'm gonna plug it in again. Okay, so it's just waiting for it to go back on. Check, check, check. All right, so I have it on streaming to make sure that making sure that the rec monitor is on. Let me try it again to see if I can figure this out. All right, so hopefully it'll detect it. Let's see. All right, let me go into the settings and see if I can find it that way, because I'm not finding it. So let's see. Audio. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get this set up, and then you guys can come by and visit me on the Art of Morbid channel. What's up, Blind Neil? Cheers. All right. So trying to figure out why it's not picking it up, but for some reason it's not picking up the mic, or the Zoom recorder is not picking it up. Check, check, check. All right, so on the Zoom, just so we can go back, I added on, there's two USB connections right here. Thanks for coming in, Blind Neil. One of them is for power, and one of them is for the actual USB. So I'm gonna plug it into the USB, and let's see. Hopefully that'll work. Just see if that's the trick. Okay, it's now setting up the device, so that's a very good sign. That means it's detecting the device. I'm gonna close OBS again, and then we're gonna come back in. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's saying that the device is, hey, what's up? How you doing? Thanks, brother. Yeah, I'm just setting up. I'm gonna go just demonstrating how to set this up, and I'm gonna get some, try to get some people over to the Art of Morbid Musician channel. So I got the acoustic set up, got the audio set up right now. I'm gonna relaunch OBS, and then we're gonna give the lesson on the other channel. Thanks, one. Okay, for coming in. So I'm just demonstrating how to set this up right now. So let's see. We go onto the settings in OBS, and we're gonna look for the device. We're gonna look for the Zoom device, and there it is. It's right there. So it says Zoom is there. So let's connect that. We're gonna hit apply. Then we're gonna hit OK. Boom. We're golden. We're good to go. Looks like I'm clipping a little bit though. Check, 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 check. All right, here we go. Check in 1, 2. All right, so it's all good. Let me check the guitar. Yep, I see the meters going, so we're ready to go, guys. All right, I'm gonna cut this off, and then yeah, come over to the Art of Morbid Musician channel, and let's have a little lesson in guitar. See you guys in a bit.